left of the wing. And here's West from the arc. Sinks the triple.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now here's Joseph. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Cunningham against Jordan. Bagley with a screen on Harden. Bay passes to Bagley. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Harden. And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward, Brent, who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected #2 in the NBA draft. So if he finds a way to stay healthy and gets into the right situation, maybe some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, #1. Everything else comes after that.
Detroit making a switch. Livers is checked in. Now here's Bay. Stewart with the screen on Harden to end the run. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot clock at 5. Stewart misses. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
They get the rebound. Here's O'Neal. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Cunningham against Jordan. Here's Bay. Detroit, no good that time either. Detroit leading by 8. Here's Harden. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Stolen by O'Neal. Now Detroit moving it up. West with the ball. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And the 3 off target. Detroit trails by 10. Cunningham with it. West picks him up. Joseph into the lane. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Alec Burks comes in for Saddiq Bey. Hayes, he's checked in for Cunningham. Saban Lee's subbed in for Corey Joseph. Now here's Booker. Drills the three-pointer.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here is Olynyk after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Lee. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
Four on the shot clock. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Takes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Detroit trails by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Burks, the pass delivers. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Detroit making a switch here. Knox is checked in. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. McDaniel grabs the miss. And it's Detroit's ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Passes it to Gay. To the paint. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Rudy Gay.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Olynyk sets a screen for Burks. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's McDaniel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Morant missing. And so is Detroit. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge for an injury update on Marvin Bagley. David.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. We'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
West is out there with Harden. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's McDaniel at the three, the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Detroit leading by 15. On the wing, Barnes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The three from Harden. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Harden's got 5 now.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Diallo kicks to Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Joseph. 11 feet away. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Harden. Here's Millsap. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Millsap's got his first points in this one.
Now, although undersized, Millsap is a very, very hard worker. Uses his quickness that time.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's West. Here's Barnes. And he makes good on the way. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Joseph. Stewart with the screen on West. And again, Detroit turns it over. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here. Shaq is checked in for Millsap. Gay comes in for Barnes. Michael Jordan is checked in for McDaniel. And it's Morant in for West. Now here's Harden. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The offensive rebound. Lee with the steal. To the wing on the left. Gay with the block. And he's able to get it back. Again, and the basket by Livers.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Jordan kicks to Morant. Back to Jordan. It's blocked.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Shoots from 12. And Detroit again with the bucket. Here is Harden. He has 5. Morant outside. And here's Jordan outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jordan's got 8 points.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Fade away. That one misses. And Detroit the other way now. He could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Knox, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Ivy. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Morant against Lee. Olynyk dishes to Lee. Back to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Detroit leading by 20. Outside, Jordan. And here's Harden for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Detroit.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Works with it. Pass to Lee. Over Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Detroit running away with this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. After a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Knox. And it's Joseph in at point guard. Now Cunningham. Following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Outside, Joseph. The pass to Knox. He kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. He takes it in, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. O'Neal passes to Jordan. On the wing, Barnes. He goes big with the dunk right over Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here is Cunningham. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jordan with the steal. Harden with it. Picked up by Joseph. Back to Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. That's 10 points for James Harden.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. And here's Harden for 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Joseph, the pass to Stewart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Harden against Bay. On the wing, Barnes. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Paul Millsap is checked in for Barnes. And Daniel comes in for James Harden. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Morant in for West. Lee against Morant. Feeds it to Ivy. And he banks in the layup. Ivy's got his first 2 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Morant. Nice ball movement by Detroit. For 3, Booker drills it from outside. Booker's got 6.
And you can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Over in the corner, Lee. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Morant. Pass to McDaniel. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Kicks it to Booker. Over Ivy. He's off on that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And he drives in. The layup missed. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. McDaniel, the pass to Millsap. Diallo against Booker. Passes it to Lee. And here's Ivy. Clock at 6. Over Millsap. Misses off the right iron. So it's Detroit now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Morant. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. He has 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Hayes. 2 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Detroit going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going. Quarter number 4. We've got Terry Rozier. Rudy Gay is out there with McDaniel. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stewart misses. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And Rozier, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Rozier's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Detroit.
And that's a tough shot against some good defense. Rozier, though, the athleticism to step up to the challenge on that one.
Here's Livers. Pass to Knox. To the middle. Stewart trying to get open. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Pretty sweet pass there as Knox showing his ability to read the floor.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Booker. Back to Rozier. Booker in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. With the drive, rejected by Booker. On the wing, Rozier, covered by Lee. To the left side wing. Livers the pass it to Lee. Stewart, a screen for Lee. That shot off the mark. And Detroit the other way now. For three, Booker, good on the triple. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Gay passes to Rozier, and he comes up with the deuce. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Barnes comes in for McDaniel, and West subs in for Terry Rozier. And a switcher also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in. Detroit with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Booker, basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. And Detroit has possession.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now the pass to Knox. West against Lee. He dishes it to Ivy. 5 to shoot. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
West against Lee. Booker in the corner. And stolen by Ivy. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Knox. Gay with the block. And he gets it back. Stewart with the screen on West. Here's Ivy.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
For 3, Booker. It's good from long range. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now, here's Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Livers. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. O'Neal's checked in for Detroit. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Pistons. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. West outside. Here's Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Lee. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knox misses. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. West against Lee. Tipped away. Shoots. And that falls.
And I want to see more of that from him. He's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.